So, welcome everybody. Today I get to talk with Sarah, and Sarah is the creator, is that correct? Of
Yep.
the Oracle Me magazine. Now, I met Sarah at Mind Body Spirit, and she created this absolutely gorgeous AI version of me as part of the Oracle Me deck. And I've actually had this sitting up on my little throne up here to remind me that I am the Sage of Light. So thank you so much for that reminder message, and I absolutely love it. So Sarah, tell us about you
Mm.
and the Oracle Me magazine.
Yep. Okay, cool. So I started Oracle Me magazine July this year actually, but if we go back further, I actually had a magazine before that and I ran a big directory, I guess, called Spiritual Events Directory, and I've been doing that for 13 years.
Wow.
So from there, I moved into publishing. So I've got a publishing business which is called Oracle Queen Publishing.
Yes.
And then I started getting into AI. I got the calling really deeply, learn all you can about AI. And that was at the end of 2022.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay. So I dived in pretty deep, learning as much as I could about it. And then I came across they were merging, like people were merging faces with AI art.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, this would be really cool if I could do that, but make it really mystical and turn people and like make it an oracle card.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's how it just evolved from there. So I've done, so you got the actual card,
Yeah.
which is very new. So that was the first time I'd ever done that like live, because usually it
No
would be part
pressure.
of a deck. Yeah, yeah, no pressure. It'd be part of a deck. And so it was so cool when I found this cool little printer. And
Mhm.
it's like, oh my God, I can literally print these cards out live at expos.
Yep.
And yeah, and you loved
And
it, so it obviously
and it
worked.
was great.
And
You asked
yeah,
me a series of questions. It really made
yeah,
me to think a little bit deeper about myself and how I'd reflect to the world. And then when you printed it out, I was like, wow, I have this really cool reminder as well to put up and remind myself, to keep doing what you're doing, and these are your core values. So I absolutely love it. Absolutely love
exactly.
it.
And that all just evolved really. I loved how it was deep diving into those questions and it had
Mm.
everyone really thinking. And then from there it created. And
Yeah,
then
well,
the
I
next,
got stumped on mine, so I was like,
yeah,
uh,
yeah, exactly. So it's like the soul blueprint, your
Mhm.
soul's blueprint. And on the back of that, if you show everyone, you've got your message. Yeah, yeah,
Yep, I've got my message.
yeah.
So that,
So
so yeah, and it's really, really cool because like this is as much as it's generated by AI, it's still me. Like you said, it's my blueprint,
yeah, from
but
your
it's
questions.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
articulated it for me because many times when we're talking to people, we ask, "Well, who are you?" And you sort of go, and it helped articulate it and bring it to life, sort
Yeah,
of thing. So
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
really cool.
amazing.
So,
Everyone loves them.
so
Yeah.
the Oracle Me magazine.
Yeah.
I was reading articles in there from women's retreats to hypnosis stage shows, to readers. Like, where do you get the inspiration from to get all these for this magazine?
Well, as I said, I have been in this space for 13 years, so I'm connected to a lot of amazing people.
Hmm.
So I'm just really blessed that I can put it out there to my community
Hmm.
and have women and men, not that I have men in this, but they want to contribute.
Yeah.
And so I have what I call VIPs. So you come in as a VIP. That means that you get an article on each magazine. So it's a quarterly magazine every three
Hmm.
months, and then you get an ad as well. And obviously there's a cost to that, and that cost is what helps me get it printed, pay my designer, and then just get it out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I just sometimes I don't even need to let them. I don't have like a theme every issue. It's
Hmm.
kind of the same theme all the time, which is becoming your own oracle, going within, not
Hmm.
searching and seeking outside of ourselves, because I'm so passionate about that.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
That's
sometimes I'll interview, and it would be like an interview style for their article, so I can dive a little bit deeper like you're doing with me, and so the
mhm,
readers can get to know them better. So
mm, mm.
yeah.
And
Mm,
that's what I found quite fascinating about it. There were some of the articles that I read, and I was like, "Oh, that's a really personal perspective." Like, thank you so much for having the courage to share that with the
mm,
public, sort of thing. And then you had the section with the like the readers and stuff like that. And these are genuine people that you trust. They're not just a YouTube hack or something like that. They're genuine people that have honestly gotten results for people.
yes.
So
Yeah.
they're people that have proven themselves
Mm,
and stepped up to the bar. So I was really,
yeah.
really, really enjoying all of that content as well. I think
Yeah.
also the other thing that I enjoyed was when there was a few retreats spoken about, that
Mm,
it was more local sort of stuff in Australia, because many times we see retreats that are run, they're over in Bali or somewhere else. And it's like, well, I'd really like to just go somewhere on my own soil,
mm,
and someone that is respected, and a place like yours can go, yep,
mm.
you know what, they've reached the bar, you're going to be safe and protected because we've got our name behind them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if you know this, but actually I'm licensed as Australian made. So
Oh yes, I did see that, I
yes,
did see
yeah.
that on your
So
website.
yeah, so I really focus on Australia, because I'm like, everyone wants to go global. And I
Hmm.
did, with spiritual events, I am global. But
Hmm.
I really wanted to kind of go, you know what, let's just try to get it in Australia
Yeah.
and get it right. And
Hmm.
then I don't even know if I'll move on, to be honest. I just, let's just support Australians. So the printer that I
Yes.
use for the magazine, and for all my Oracle decks, and when I help clients and books and journals and things like that, they're Australian as well, and they've got the Australian made license as well.
Fantastic, I love
Yeah.
that. We need to support our home soils so much.
Yes, exactly.
So, if you could give one piece of advice to someone who's watching this video, what piece of advice would you give them?
Ooh. Okay, so trust yourself, go within. Okay, so if there's, I guess, if there's something happening in your world, instead of, running to your best friend or running to your mum or running to somebody for advice, just sit and just be quiet, go within, ask yourself, whatever you believe in, to show you the answers to whatever you're seeking. Yeah.
Absolutely. Pause and let the universe guide you.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. And people can get their articles into the magazine through you. That's correct.
Yes. Yep. Yep. So
Mm.
just publishing at oraclequeenpublishing.com is the email.
The link will be down in the
Oh, cool.
description, that's for sure. And you also do decks. So if
I
somebody has their
do.
own deck and goes, look, I need some guidance on how to get this printed up, etc., they can come to you.
Yeah, definitely. So I have a few different services around the decks. So if you've already done your deck, because a lot of people, they will play around in Canva, they'll do their own decks in Canva, even using AI art and all the things. And then they're like, well, what do I do now? I don't know.
How do I get it out
Where am I
there?
going to, yeah, or where am I going to get it printed? Like, I just
Mm,
don't know what the next step is, or is it print ready yet? Or, all
mhm.
those things that sort of come up. So I can help you with that. So I can basically, so you send your file over, and I will make it print ready. I'll do you up a box. It has to have Oracle Queen logo on it though, if we have the Made in Australia logo as well.
Yeah,
So
yep,
they
that's
go
fair,
together.
fair deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because well, you have to anyway, because we've got the license.
Hmm.
But that gets, that's a bit strategic, which I didn't even think about, because that gets it gets my logo out there a lot more. Um,
Nice.
so yeah, so we can help with that, or otherwise I can do from the absolute beginnings. If you've got no artwork, that's the main thing that I do for
Hmm.
people, is I create the actual artwork for their decks.
Oh, Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, obviously using AI, so you need to be okay with that.
Mhm.
But that's the thing that just I actually started off just doing artwork. So
Right.
I started a business called Oracle Card Art,
Mhm.
and I was selling artwork left, right, and center. And then I was like, I think, and then I was telling them how to publish, where to get it published, or where to get it printed,
Mhm.
what to do here. So I'm just like, why don't I just create a publishing business and just do it all for them?
Yeah.
So that's how it started. So yeah, I can help you. Anything you need, I can help you. And with books as well. And
Oh,
also,
nice.
yeah, yeah. So I actually started a new imprint, which is called Storyline House Publishing. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is purely for books. And it's like, no, it's not niched at all. So Oracle Queen Publishing, obviously the name, it's very niched.
Mhm.
So Storyline Publishing is open to everybody. And I
Nice.
and I created that purely because I had somebody come to me with his story, and it was in poetry, and he's transgender, transition. So it was all about that. And I just didn't feel like it
Oh,
really
that would be
fit.
interesting.
It's a beautiful book, actually. I've got it here. It's a beautiful book.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's like so thick, and it's just all poetry in it. Absolutely beautiful.
And that's something
Um,
we don't see much of anymore is poetry.
I know, I know. So
And
yeah,
so
so
many of
that's
us
how
have an
that.
idea, but we've got no idea how to actually, make it something physical. And so many of us have a wonderful story to share or a creative side, but
Yeah,
then we get stuck on, well, how do I make this a thing?
exactly. And with all of the my publishing, so how we work is we help you self-publish.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. So essentially you could use me once, and then you've sort of got the printer and all the things and the account, so you can,
Hmm.
continue to use them. But that's what it's about. I didn't, yeah, I just wanted to sort of help people self-publish.
Yeah.
So I hand everything over to you. We own no rights. You get an account set up in the printers, and
Hmm.
that's for books, journals, and decks.
Nice,
Yeah.
wonderful, absolutely awesome. I love that. Love that. So thank you for talking to me here today, Sarah. The links down will be down in the description, and please reach out, even if you've just got an idea or if you've got something that is like already created. Sarah's going to be able to help you in some way, shape, or form to get it out there and to get all those little nitty-gritty things that we don't understand sorted out, and then you'll be good to launch from there.